Hello everyone, my name is Vicky Styles and the movie I'm here to talk about today is titled Luther, the Fallen Son. Now, this movie is something that came out just a few weeks ago and today I am here to talk about it. This movie is a Netflix movie directed by Jamie Payne and it was written by Neil Cross. The movie serves as some kind of continuation to the series which lasted from 2010 up until 2019. Now, I don't know about other characters from this franchise, but I do know that Idris Elba is reprising his role from the first series and his character's name is Luther. The movie is currently on Netflix, and in case you're subscribed to that platform, you can check it out from there. Or if you're not subscribed, you can just go into any other movie website that you know. The movie focuses on DCI Luther, who is out to find out how this young boy named Callum got kidnapped. Now, in his search and find to get the criminal whose name is David frames him and puts him behind bars after a tape recording or radio recording of some sort was sent to Luther in the prison cell. Luther finds a way to escape prison, and not only does he escape prison, he puts in his absolute best to make sure that David is put behind bars. Unfortunately, while he's trying to do that, the British police is out to get him back into jail. So that becomes a problem. No too many spoilers, but this is just the basic information about the movie. Before we continue this video, please subscribe to this channel, like the video, make your comments and share this video with your friends. Do well to click the bell notification beside the subscribe button so that you can get notified anytime I upload a new video to this channel. As far as I know, that is the best way for you to keep in touch with this channel every step of the way. The characters in this movie: firstly, DCI Luther. He is a detective chief inspector and he is out to get the criminals involved in Callum's supposed death and kidnap. Now, as he tries to do that, he gets framed, put behind bars, and after getting this recording, as I said earlier, he finds a way to get out of prison and he works hard to get the criminal behind bars. Fortunately, the British police is after him, so he has to deal with that problem as well. The second character being David. David is this kind of psychopath, murderer and kidnapper. He has this online event that he wants to take place, and in order to do that he has to commit some other crimes firstly in order to gain the attention of not just other killers like him, but also the attention of the police and the entire British community. So he does that, and unfortunately Luther and Rain are his two victims. So that's about him. The third character being DCI Rain. She is also a detective, and as far as I know, she's a black single mother. Now, at first she's strict and out to get both Luther and David behind bars, but as the film proceeds and as soon as David kidnaps her daughter, she now has to choose between doing the right thing and making sure her daughter is alive. So if you haven't checked the movie out, when you check it out, you'll definitely find out how everything ended. The major themes of this movie include blackmail, nuisance, serial killing, and kidnap. You'll definitely notice these as you proceed in the movie. To me, the best parts of this movie, especially was the action sequence and action scenes of this movie. I can specifically mention three of them. The first being the action scene of, when Luther first found David on the road, and then these other people were made to jump from buildings. Now, the second one being when when David and Luther were in a car and they were fighting, and the car was plunged into that ice water. I don't really know what they call it. And the third one that I would mention being the fight scene inside the prison cell. That moment when Luther wanted to escape and then he had to cause a scene in order to escape. So that was one of the best fight scenes of this movie, and these are the three notable ones. But as far as I'm concerned, every single fight scene and fight sequence was good. Now, other good aspects include the cinematography, the use of gadgets as props, the lighting and sound effects and all that. These were all perfectly done, and I give the the producers, the makers of this movie, very good credit for putting much effort into this particular movie. The actors did very well, notably Idris Elba and the actors of DCEU and David. Now, these three people really did very well in their acting performances. It is one thing to have a very good movie and a very good story to tell. It is another thing to have good actors who actually make the movie awesome. I really didn't notice any bad aspects of this movie. I think the movie was done perfectly well. And concerning the storyline and screenwriting, I think the screenwriting was absolutely perfect, and the writer of this movie really did his best to make sure that the story stood out from a lot of competition. Now, as far as I know, this movie is quite comparable to that of The Kingsman. Now, these two movies have these very good fight scenes. They have very good storytelling. They have surprising events, so they are very much comparable to each other. And as far as I'm concerned, they both did very well in terms of, despite maybe what all these rotten tomatoes and all that, whatever they may think, that's their problem. But as far as I know, these two movies did very, very well. I would describe this movie as an action movie that only leaves you wondering how the criminal will get caught. I know there are lots of movies that have this type of storytelling. The criminal. As an audience, the criminal, and you already know that this is the person that's doing this crime, that's committing this crime. But the question now remains, how did they catch this person? I compared this movie to The Kingsman earlier, and I would also compare this movie to October 1, which is Nollywood. In this case, you already know the criminal, you already know how he did it, you already know what he did, but the question now remains, how did they catch him? My rating for this movie is a complete 10 out of 10. The whole movie was done very well, and I think if they have any plans on doing a sequel, I really support them, and I give them a thumbs up for this. And in case you need any recommendations to enjoy this movie, I don't think there's much except the usual parental guidance for viewers younger than 18. So as far as that is said, I don't think there's any other special recommendations that I have in order for you to enjoy this movie. The movie is enjoyable whether you watch it in the night or morning or anywhere else. Well, that's my take on the movie, and that's my video. Please subscribe to this channel, like this video, comment and share, just like the same way my friend here did. And I love the fact that he enjoys both the movie and the video that I made when he commented. If you make your comment on this channel, I will definitely put it out just like I am doing right now. And share this video with your friends so that they too can watch it and also subscribe, so they can support me in this my YouTube journey as far as it is concerned. Thank you for watching this video. If you want to follow me on any other platform, or you want to watch any other video of mine, then go into the description below and check out every single list the play in and check out every single playlist that is linked down there, and also check out all my other social links down there as well. Until my next video, please stay safe.